Ravi Krishnaswamy, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Let's just talk about the politics here. Is it a dynamic which is changing within the cartel?
Good morning. Yes, I think it's the politics which is dictating the way it is happening currently.
So it's Iran. Does this reflect not the seeking of a genuine decision, but really, at the moment, a standoff between Saudi Arabia and its geopolitical rival, Iran?
Absolutely. I think that's what we are seeing now. We are seeing OPEC being probably spread into two sides. One with Saudi as, I think, seen as a West supporter, and the other side, Iran and Venezuela, probably, I think, anti-US kind of coalition.
Okay, but, you know, it's indecision here, and that's what markets do not like. Is it frustration here that outsiders, non-OPEC members, are gaining more influence, and there's not a lot that OPEC can do on the margins when it comes to oil production?
I think that's probably one part of the story, and as we see now, Saudi has probably unilaterally said they're going to increase the production. So that could probably calm down the markets to a certain extent. But yes, I think you're right. There is a genuine concern that non-OPEC members are having some kind of indirect influence on the way things are decided within OPEC.
Okay, well, you know, let's also just get your views as to Saudi Arabia's stance with regard to all this, because they say they can increase production, but when you look at what the oil they produce is on the margin, well, it's pretty useless stuff, isn't it? It's full of sulfur and it's hard to refine.
That is true, yeah.
Okay, well, also, what are your thoughts when it comes to the oil market itself? You know, people are saying it's undersupplied. What's your view?
I think currently, if you see, for the moment, there is a general feeling that I think the market is adequately supplied. But the concerns is moving forward. I think 3-6 months down the line, when there's going to be an increase in demand, will the market have adequate capacity to meet the demand, especially during the winter season? And also, the other major concern is if the economy recovers at a much faster pace, what happens to the potential increase in demand? But that's again a question mark, because nobody's, I think, very much sure, I think, what's going to be the growth rate, especially the US, I think, giving potential, I think, concerns with respect to employment and other economic indicators.
What about the prospects for the oil price itself? Where do we go with it?
I think at Frost & Sullivan we have been kind of indicating that it could be around $125 per barrel, I think, which is with unrest in the Middle East, which is as it is happening today. I think we'd still look some kind of figure at that, about $125 per barrel. That range, I think, between, I would say, 110 to 125 is the range we're looking at.
Ravi Krishnaswamy, thank you very much indeed for joining us. He's from Frost & Sullivan, just taking a look at that lack of a decision coming out of the OPEC meeting in Vienna.